What's up? Okay, Lydia, you're a stranger. I don't know how my best friend is a stranger, but she's a stranger. But welcome back, Lydia.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
What's up, Kiara? My other
Hey.
bestie.
Hello, we're back.
And before we get started with Just Talk, me and Lydia, we're vibing. So I need to give a shout out to Bailey's. I got my coffee. Hey.
Hey.
Bailey's. Lydia, what you rocking with?
Always with the Tanqueray.
Oh, that's my girl.
Gin and juice. I don't care if it's pineapple or orange. It'll get me right.
Yup, you cannot go wrong. So everybody doing okay?
Yes, doing great. It's great to have Lydia back as well.
It is. I almost forgot your name.
Oh my God.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
My name.
I'm just saying, y'all. How's she gonna be gone for so long?
Life happens, and sometimes you gotta
happen.
roll with what life gives you, and then come back. So that is all.
You know what, y'all? Speaking of life, our topic today is going to be, when is enough enough? Damn it, in any capacity. But for me personally, when is enough with people, fake friends? Some people believe that, everybody deserves a chance. Everybody can change. People that do bad things, they can do good things. I mean, that's a lie. I know plenty of people, it's just not true. I know plenty of people that work extremely hard intentionally to do bad things. I don't think that every door needs to be reopened. When my mom used to say, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe it. That's why, you two know, my circle is a dot. I have 0 new friends where I live at. I don't need them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with my solid foundation, which includes Lydia and Kiara, that I have. I'm good with that.
Right.
And I just want to know, like, how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel like if you cut somebody off, or if you cut something off, that, and I'm not talking about, forgiving somebody. I forgave people. I'm not going to say any names, but one person in particular had asked me if I could forgive her for something and if we could be friends. I said, I forgive you. I said, but fuck no, we can never be friends. So period. No, that's it. No conversation, no anything. You do me wrong once, that's it. If you get lucky enough to have the opportunity to do the same thing to me twice, you're definitely going to be done. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious to know how you guys feel. So I don't know who wants to go next.
Ooh.
You go first. Yeah.
I'm like, oh goodness, there's levels to this one. So
that's true.
I want to say my younger self was really free with giving many chances to people that I should not have completely, like, continuously opened that door for, just to get confirmation over and over again that they were who they were. Like you said, believe who people are the first time. My older self, myself now, my friends have told me that I have a pretty good gauge of picking friends, other friends in other social circles. So my high school friends have always said, Kiara, you have some good college friends. Yeah. Because as I got older, I was able to weed out the people who weren't supposed to be in my life long term. They were just short-term experiences or experiences of those people. I definitely have friends, people I had called friends in college who I do not speak with now. I don't have any contact with. That was just kind of it. I would notice that they would talk about me behind my back and, different things, like different experiences like that.
Their names.
Stop. We're not saying their names. Don't, and I will put this out there as a disclaimer, like these are things that I've healed from and moved past, because that was so long ago. But like you said, I can forgive, but I can't necessarily forget those things. And I have a habit of keeping people at a distance after that. And my rationale is, once you do something like that crosses my boundary and my line as far as a friend, I don't know you anymore. Because apparently I thought you were somebody else that you're not. And I just don't know you. So that's how I'm going to function. Like, I don't know you.
Gotcha.
And I've done that in several spaces too. And it may not be the best way to handle things or handle people, but we all have a breaking point and we all have a limit. And I feel like people know when they've pushed past your limit. So they shouldn't expect, in my mind, they shouldn't expect anything different. So, I mean, we all have consequences to behaviors, and people aren't just going to continue to allow you to treat them any type of way. And if I don't maintain my boundary, then what does that say about me and my self-esteem? It just says that I'll just let people walk all over me and mistreat me. And, my 32-year-old self right now is just real firm in that. I don't mind making new friends. I make new friends easily. And both of you all probably know, like, I don't have family where I'm located now. I moved here by myself. Like, when I was in my earlier 20s, I moved to Wisconsin by myself. No family, no friends, didn't know anybody. I don't have a problem making friends. I can make friends anywhere I go. Okay. But it's just, who are the people that are meant to be in my life long term? And I have that. And I have a good indicator of weeding out who's supposed to be there and who really isn't necessarily.
Yes. Because at some point,
stepping off of my soapbox. Huh?
Yeah, but at some point in time, I mean, not only do you have to put yourself first, you've just got to sow as much love, time, and energy into yourself as you do other people and other things, or you're not going to be any good for anybody. That's the way I feel.
Right. And I think it pushes past when other people are seeing and noticing that this person has continuously done you wrong.
Yes.
And, when other people out of love are bringing those observations to you, it's like, okay, you're right. You're right. It's time for me to do something about that, because I can't continue to put myself in that same situation.
Gotcha. Lydia?
As for me, I'm still learning. I'm still a work in progress when it comes to that, as far as pushing people out of my space. I when I'm going through a lot of things, I shut down. As Vonda knows, I kind of just pull away from everybody. But when somebody pushes me away, I stay away for a while. And I don't try. I think when I finally let go of someone is when they've hurt me deeply. And when I realize that there's more hurt in this relationship than there is anything else. If you've hurt me more than I've gotten any kind of respect or love or any kind of friendship kind of stuff, then I'm like, I'm done. And whatever you say after that point, I'm done. You can't see, one of those things is I'm one of those people that keep loving on you even after you hurt me. But once you hurt me to a point where I can't do it anymore, I'm done. That's it. There's a couple of people, like, I'm really big on forgiving people. I forgive I've always been able to forgive very easily. And there's there's two people that I think of off the top of my head that I just, for whatever reason, when I hear their name, it just kind of grates my nerves. And I think it's because I was fooled by them. And then they went behind my back, and then drew my, I would have done anything for you, but then you drug my name through the mud. Like, that's when I'm like, that's really where it irks me. It's to the point where I almost can't forgive. I forgive you, but I just can't let that go. I don't know how to explain it, but other than that, for me, but I'm still a work in progress. I'm not where you guys are when it comes to, hey, I can't deal with you. But anyway.
Well, Lydia did tell me, and Lydia, when did we get to Robbins? 1996. So in somewhere between 1996, 97, Lydia told me that I needed to stop holding receipts, basically, because I never forget what somebody, remember, Lydia?
Oh, no, Rhonda knows exact dates. Like,
I never, when somebody betrays me, because I take that seriously. And for as long as Lydia and I have been friends, we've been friends for decades. We have never had a disagreement over loyalty, ever.
Praise God for
one
that.
time. Or betrayal. Never.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people have to do that. Why do you work so hard to betray other people's trust? That's not cool. And that leads me to a question, and you guys don't have to answer since we're live and recording if you don't want to. But I want to know, we've talked about friends and outside people, but are there family members that doors need to be shut on sometimes?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I'm not even, yeah. They're more toxic than some of these fake friends because you love them so much.
Yes. And then you feel like, well, because we're related,
yeah,
you've got to accept it. No, you don't. Welcome is not stamped on my forehead.
Right. No. But I think having good boundaries extends across the board, though. Like in friendships, romantic relationships, family relationships, those boundaries may look different for those, different people in those different spaces, but still having boundaries with people is okay. And it shouldn't be I'm about to eat my words on this one. But it's easier said than done. But it should be okay mentioning what those boundaries look like to different people in different spaces. And I think sometimes we have a hard time expressing what our boundaries look like because we don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So a tame example. Let's say one of my family members, for example, wants to call me and vent after a long day of me providing therapy to other people. Okay. My firm boundary could be, hey, I can do this another time, but I can't do this right now. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I can't provide that. Or, just saying, can we talk another time? I think it's a boundary thing that we all struggle with. But shutting our doors completely on family, I haven't had to have that experience yet. So I can't speak from that place. I'm not going to say that it's never going to happen. But that's a really tough one, like having to completely close a door on a family member. If it's a friend who you've known for a very long time, yes, that can still be hard because friends can feel like family. But like a blood relative that you're still going to hear about, you may even see out, that's tough. That's a tough one.
I think because in my experience, I've had issues with my mother, my sisters, and just being very open right now. And we've worked through those issues. And I've tried to shut the door but I opened up the door again. But there are some family members that I have that I had to completely cut off because of their toxic racist behavior. And I have mixed kids. So and when you try to talk to them, they just put the blame on you. There's absolutely no room in my life for racism or any kind of hate. I just don't have that. You guys go your own way. I still love you from afar, but I can't have that toxicness getting into my spirit and getting me upset every time I see it. No, I'm done. I'm done. You're fine. I love you, but we're good.
Yep.
Well, that is a good reason. That's a good reason that's a great reason to close a door on a relationship, even if it's a family one. Like, morals wise, that doesn't align with your morals, or like, the people that you love and are trying to protect as well. And that's a pretty big decision to have to make, but it's a decision that you stood firm on. So,
and it hurts.
Yeah, it does.
It hurts more if you keep that door open.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it not only hurts you, but that would hurt other people too. Like, if they got the brunt of that racism, so it just doesn't affect one person, that affects a lot of people in the situation.
Yep. And the only family and Lydia probably is going to agree, the only family that I don't close doors on, my military family.
Come on.
10 toes down, no matter what we got. That's the only group of people. Only, and my boyfriend. I'm 10 toes down.
And we've been through a lot together, so I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we have, and it's different. It's weird because that bond that all of us have, it's just never, and it's a large group of us. It's never been betrayed. Never. Go.
So I had a question. So when do you guys think enough is enough?
You want me to answer? Get me once. Get me once. Or let me find out I've been played, or mess with my kids.
Oh, you mess with my kids. That's a good one.
That's
ultimately what led to.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. I have nothing else to say to you. And actually, I'm pretty thankful I'm very straightforward. You guys know that. I'm very, I've always been outspoken, but I'm also very private. Anybody that knows me knows that, Bonda can talk a lot, but if you really know Bonda, she ain't saying shit. Whatever she's telling is what she's choosing for everybody to know.
What she wants you to know.
Exactly.
Right?
So
I'm similar.
One time. I don't have time. I don't have time for it anymore. So one time, and like I said, Lydia told me in the 90s, you need to stop doing that, Bonda, but I can't. I can't do it because I know what I invest in people. I love to help people. I want to see the best. I give my all to anything I do with my friends, and to find out I've been used, taken advantage of, or talked about, nope, I'm done. And like Lydia said, unfortunately, I never forget it. It's always there.
See, I think the health, I think somewhere in between being where you don't forgive anything to where you forgive all the time, there has to be a balance.
Yes.
And so that's where my mindset is in my life. I'm trying to create balance because I just do I go one direction and I stay there. And then I try to come back. And then I go the other direction and I stay there. I think for me, my mindset is on balance and trying to figure out, do I let this person get away with this or do I not? And then just.
Yeah, Lydia's nice.
I'm trying not to be.
Yeah, she is getting better. She's getting better at being a little bit more like me. And some people are scared to say no, but before I even go there, Kiara, what about for you? When is enough for you? Like, how many chances do you?
I'm trying to think about the last time I was betrayed by a friend, and that college one still pops up. I think that was the worst.
Okay.
I think that was the worst. I can't identify being like, yeah, betrayed in between then. And it sounds like a perfect answer. But with that one, it took several times. Like, it was more than 3. Like, it was bad. And maybe it was because I was in a space where I was really nice, like too nice too, and too forgiving, or, you know, maybe if I catch them, they'll stop or something. Yeah, I don't know, weird things. But now I have the mindset of, if it's a new friend, I'm not giving you more than I want you to know. So I'm not really giving you the opportunity to betray me until I truly feel you out, until I truly observe and like have fully assessed what the situation is. Then I can give you a little bit more, but I'm not giving you the full shebang like real early on. So I don't think right now I give people the opportunity to betray me, because I'm not going to tell you something that I don't want you to know, or that you can run and then I feel hurt because you said something. You know, I don't give people that much anymore to work from.
And I know one thing I observed about Kiara when we were in 2 organizations together. Kiara's good at reading people. And I know she goes off of her gut. So if she feels something's not right, if it looks like a duck, however that saying goes, walks like a duck or whatever, it's a duck, and she's done.
And
she's not going to be taken advantage of.
Without saying names, because we're not going to say names. Because there could have very well, Lydia, been a situation where I was set up to be taken advantage of, while somebody else didn't do the work that they were put in place to do. And I just immediately told them, I don't think this is the position for me. And that's it, you know, and just left it at that, because I know to trust my gut instincts on things and how people work.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm not about to let anybody try to have the upper hand and then look good while I do all the work. That's a no-go for me. So, yeah, I can read people. You're right.
Yep.
You're very right. You're very, very right. Yeah.
That's a blessing, though. That's a
and
really
didn't talk to them after that either. Didn't communicate. After I said, no, thank you. This isn't for me. I don't think this is going to work. That was the last conversation we had. And that was it.
Yep. And for the record, I haven't either.
Right. Nope.
That's how I roll. So before we close out, was there anything else you guys wanted to say or share?
No, I feel like I could be a ride or die. I ride till the wheels fall off.
Or ride or die.
Or if you hurt me and I love you, don't ever expect it again. Don't ever expect love again. I mean, seriously.
That's
so
true.
Just the way you are to me, that's the way I am to you. Basically.
And if she tells me, I'm supporting that too.
Right? For real though, for real. And she's like, Lydia, remember when so-and-so? Oh yes, I know.
So
she records for me.
That's right. So y'all father my 2 besties. So
exactly.
Kiara, you've got some good news to share.
Yes, I have some K. Soleil artwork news. So I have paintings that I have formed into postcards that will be submitted to Mint Atlanta Gallery. And they have an engagement on the 26th if you want to stop by and look at all the cool artists. I also have the postcards already up on Etsy. So if that's something that you're looking into and that you want, they're on there and they come with envelopes. And here's an example. They come in like those little clear seals. And I know it's so cute with the name and stuff like that. So you get like a cool piece of art that you get to keep, or you can share it with a family member or a friend. So it's up to you.
That's awesome.
That is great.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, you are getting it in. I'm serious. I'm proud of you. So,
thank you.
Lydia,
thank you.
What about us? Where can everybody find our merch and stuff at? And find you at?
I'm wearing the shirt. OJusttalk.net. Go there. Or OJusttalk.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can get them wherever you want to go. We got the merch.
Yeah, either one. And Kiara, where can everybody find you?
Yes, you can usually find me on Instagram because that is my place.
It is.
So, yes, I am at K.Soleil Artwork, or if you would like more therapeutic related content, you can go to So Therapist AF. I also have merch on Etsy for So Therapist AF 2, Healing in Progress. I have mugs, so if that's something you're into, check it out too.
That's awesome. And Lydia, where can everybody find you?
At Just Lydia 111 and all social media. I really don't go anywhere except for Facebook, and I've been on Instagram a little bit more lately. So you can go there and try to connect with me and see what happens.
And of course, you guys can find me at I'll Just Talk or Ovanda. In case y'all need a reminder, Twitter is my favorite media outlet. I am on Facebook and I am on Instagram periodically, but Twitter is my thing. And the reason it's my thing is because it's the best. Kiara and Lydia just don't know yet, y'all. So just saying. But thanks for tuning in. You guys, please remember the comeback is always greater than the step back. Stay safe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Deuces.
Bye.